Welcome to Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, Tennessee. The season reaches a conclusion with the showdown we have for you in the Liberty Bowl. It's the Arizona Wildcats and the Georgia Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer. These teams might have to braid the elements in this one. Isn't that right, Holly Rowe?
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we are looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get...
Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So Arizona's offense will have the ball first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've
makes the grab in their space. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Gets it to him on the... And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Wildcats moving quickly to the line.
Man, you gotta love the safety's eyes on that play. He didn't get lost. He didn't get enamored with everything that was going on.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Going to field this one in tight quarters. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Bulldogs offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Here are the guys we expect to be impact players in this one. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. He lobs one high down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. But he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
The Arizona offense coming onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got him. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. Finds the tight end. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Got his man on the right. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Warren. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Arizona in a hurry.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
To the air. It's Fafita. Just a short pass to the tight end. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. Wants to throw it again. Dumps it off in the flats. Tripped up for the tackle. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Arizona.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Handoff, Frazier running left. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. They're setting up the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. pulls and fires complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A strike downfield. At the 20, he's got space. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldog! These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
And the extra point is good. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands. It's Gallagher. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Arizona right back to the line. Finds his big tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Off the play fake on first down. Complete. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Under fire. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping them.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. From the red zone, it's Roberts. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And he's in for a second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down here. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bulldogs offense is on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. To the air, it's Stockton. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's looking to pass. Finds his man. It's Humphries. Completion for the first down, and man, did he take a shot, and I think they're going to tack a little more onto that one. The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to go right back downfield. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. And with the pick six. Touchdown, Wildcats. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll start on the ground with Frazier. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38th. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So first down here as they go back to work. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. To throw, it's Stockton. Finds his man. It's Humphries. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Here's Nate Frazier. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage, now third and goal from the 2. They'll try to run it with Frazier. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Motion from the wide receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Wildcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Fafita. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Jordan. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
And that's such an underrated skill when you watch quarterbacks, man. To be able to see him, he sees the receiver breaking from the right side of the field, but you got to be able to read the coverage in front, and that's really good timing, getting the ball out of your hands, knowing when he's going to come open, and putting the ball right on.
Motion from the wideout. Could not make his way to the corner. 3rd and 6 yards to go. He wants to throw it again. Get it out on the screen. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Riley. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Handoff for Frazier. Maybe some room here. Into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
Man, when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And he added the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Quick release on the RPO. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Off the play fake. Gets it out fast.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Arizona in a hurry. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Under fire. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short. Arizona has the offense humming, set up with another first down.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gallagher. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
The Bulldogs using their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. With the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Keeps it on the option. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. And the Dogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds a spot in the middle, and they're able to make the tackle. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Here's a heat. He's going to run it. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the 1st down. And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. The give, running right, it's Frazier. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. There's a little room there. He's at the 30. He's at the and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And he puts through the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off on the ground, a 67-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense penalty.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. Touchdown, Georgia! The defense putting points on the board.
And the offense goes at it again. He's already got 5 catches, Jesse. So this quarterback, he looks like he's locking in on this guy. And the defense, I think they kind of got a clue and made a big play.
You're absolutely right, David. As a quarterback, you got to be careful you don't predetermine who you're going to throw to. This guy's been uncoverable so far. So I get it. You want to get him more touches, but you have to let the coverage dictate who gets the football, and give the defender credit that time. He knew where the ball was going. He baited the QB into a bad decision and made him pay for it, taking it all the way to the house.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Arizona offense coming onto the field. RPO complete to open the drive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Off play action. Makes the grab. It's Gallagher. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Fires to the big fella. And that's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Arizona runs out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Takes it on the return. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Wiley. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They'll try to get the first through the air. On the move, he fires. On target over the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Got his man on the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Dogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Just keeps slinging it. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Wildcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He's got the tight end. The Wildcats call their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Coming out with it, it's Hunter. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll try it over the left side. Got enough for the first. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. That's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Looking downfield on 1st down. Lost one deep down the right side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Now back to your game inside Liberty Stadium. What a first half for that. Star back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Wiley. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. Fires on the move. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the RPO, complete.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Gets rid of it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Georgia lining up to punt it away. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Running inside, it's Roberts. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Arizona right back to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
Back to pass, it's Fafita. Shoots it to the left. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense way over eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. Looking to throw on third. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He's got it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They send the tight end in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Humphreys. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. To the air on 1st down. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. This time it's complete. Arizona in a hurry. They'll try to run for it. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. This time he wants to throw. Working that left side now. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The hand to the running back. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Oh, they're after him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. This pressure from the defensive front is overwhelming, much like when three-time All-American David Pollock played on the Georgia defensive front. Whatever happened to that guy?
Washed-up old guy. I've heard bad things about that guy. But no, when you look at these defenses Georgia's had, these dominant defenses, man, it's just big, physical guys up front. You think about the Jordan Davises and the Trayvon Walkers of the recent past, just guys that dominate a football game. You have to know where they're at on every snap.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and pull it away. It'll be third down. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. Working their way closer. So a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Man, nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Set sail out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Stockton. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in, it's Wiley. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Keeps it on first down. Nice move to keep running. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. Pulled down for the tackle. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wiley. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Turning it on! And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jeff.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Got it back on second and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Dogs!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hunter. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So the final period starts with a second down play. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Right on the money. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Arizona right back to the line. Shotgun snap on third down. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Arizona runs out the punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Catches it cleanly at the 20. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off-play action on first down. Got his man downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Now the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. The run inside. It's Frazier. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. It's complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. He goes right back to the air. Got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Run in the red zone. It's Frazier. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Frazier. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Back to pass. It's Fafita. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
With the catch, it's Gallagher. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. Working the middle. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw. And he's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Caught in the backfield, it's Roberts. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a third down. Scanning the field, it's Fafita. He's going to throw deep right side. Caught along the right sideline. Touchdown, Arizona! And they take it in for 6 more points. The AT unit on the field.
And you gotta love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. Does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Frazier again. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Dogs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On third down, here's Frazier. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He's got it on the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Makes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle. Bang, bang, bang. Run in the red zone. It's Frazier. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. Frazier again. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. They'll run with Nate Frazier. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. So they'll use a timeout here, 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Picked up about 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Firing to the right, complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass.
Listen, I love when my quarterback gets outside the pocket. I got an opportunity to make a huge play. But when it's not there, now I want him to make the simple play. Throw it away. Don't take the sack. Don't take the loss of yards plays.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. On 4th down, trying to find his man. How about knocking him down to stop him short of picking up that 1st down? Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. A Points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force